So this is our second example that I have for extra practice. So maybe write this sentence down. It reads, the people who stood in the drive-through line at Chick-fil-A for over an hour must really want their chicken sandwiches. Okay, so write that down. You can pause the video and then come back to me. What I want to do is I want to start off by finding my adjective clause. And so I'm hyper focusing on that word who, because I know he's one of those words which can start it. So just listen to where it ends. Who stood in the drive-through line at Chick-fil-A for over an hour. But then it goes into must, and that's really weird. And I'm just going to pause there just because I just want to double check the outside should still make sense. So if I smash it together, I said smash it. The people outside that must really want their chicken sandwiches. That part in red, that's your main sentence. This is your adjective clause where who is a relative pronoun and it's modifying the word people. So let's build out that part in red. We have people. And we'll say it's the people. Must, but you can't really. Really is not a verb, but you can want something. I think a lot of us have a lot of wants. So must want, but really want. A little adverb there. Must really want. And what do they want? Direct object. They want sandwiches. Worst D ever. Look at that. There you go. And then it's their sandwiches. And it's chicken sandwiches. But I'm going to flatten that word chicken because that's a noun serving as an adjective. Chicken sandwiches. Great. Now, we have our adjective clause. I'm going to go back to this green. Kind of a Christmassy color. I'm going to figure out where I can put this so that I'm not going to run out of space. I'm going to have to put them real close. I can see that this thing's going to go down here. So I'm going to go up here. So I'm going to say my verb is stood. And my subject's going to be the word who. I'm just going to pause, make sure you're okay with that. I have to have a subject in front of the word stood. And think about it, how who and people are the same. So it's almost like saying people stood. There we go. So they stood where? In the drive-thru. So that's how we're kind of showing that people is actually the subject. So people stood where? In line. The line, but it's a drive-thru. I'm going to flatten that one. Drive-thru line. And it's a drive-thru line, or it's a line where I guess it could be a drive-thru at Chick-fil-A, or it could be a line at Chick-fil-A. I'm just going to do line at Chick-fil-A. At Chick-fil-A. And then they stood, back up to that verb, for hour. An hour, but it's over an hour. This is one of those weird ones where I'm thinking that the word over might be describing that word and. So it's over. It's like saying more. I don't know if that makes sense. More an hour? I'm an idiot. I don't know. I just think the word over touches that word and. Over an hour. More than an hour. I don't know. That's my best guess. I'm not the smartest teacher, but that's the best guess I have. I like that one. All right. So that's it. We have one more example just to kind of give us some practice on these for those of you who like a little extra practice. Mostly Chad Royer.